Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deborah. This is Barefoot Bite. Coming back at you with a new grocery haul this week. I go grocery shopping every single Monday and I show you guys how we grocery shop on one single income. Me and my husband are here with our 3 children. My husband works from home. I recently left my corporate job in May, so now we are on one single income. So that means we are challenged every single week on making sure we stick within our budget and grocery haul. And I will let you know whether or not at the end, whether or not I stayed within our budget doing this whole grocery haul. Today I had a budget that my husband gave me, and the budget is $150 a week for our groceries. But today was another different kind of grocery haul. I got some different items that I don't normally get, but there was some stuff that I was running really low on and I knew I had to stock up on. And then there was some stuff that I saw that was on a good price, so I knew I had to snatch those up. If you watch my previous grocery hauls, I'll link them in the description and in the cards above. When I talk to you guys about how to shop smart, I use some of those principles today, and I'll share some as we go through the grocery haul of what I choose to get and how I get them to make sure that I'm getting the things at the best price when they are available. So today, let's just start and get into what I got today. Today was a good Aldi's day. So today I grabbed some apple juice. I always get this. My kids love to have apple juice in the morning. I love the organic one. They do have versions that are not organic, but this one's my favorite. It just tastes good. I just like it. And it has good ingredients on it. No other yucky additives. So I got some apple juice. I got my little baby her favorite snacks. Again, this is the snack pack. There's the freeze-dried strawberries. There's 6 individual pouches in here. She loves to have these, and it's a great item that we like to have, and we can just throw them in the bag for her when she needs a quick snack. We're on the go or when we go to church. Another thing I got for the baby is these variety pack squeezable pouches. She loves these. I always get these on my grocery haul because this is always great for us when we're on the go. It's something that, again, we can just throw in the diaper bag and she can have it as a quick snack. It's the 12 squeezable pouches. There's 6 unsweetened strawberry, 3 apple strawberries and 3 apple bananas. This is such a great thing to have as a little snack for them. For the toddlers and my husband, I got the kettle chips. Again, my husband's favorite is the sea salt and vinegar, so I grabbed that for him. I got my favorite Aldi's yellow corn tortilla chips, the organic ones. You have to get the organic ones. I don't know, I don't make the rules. These just taste the best. And again, it's chili season, so these are great for chili. If you're making nachos, football season, these are the best to have on hand. I picked up snacks for the toddlers for their little backpacks for when they go to their preschool program. So I got the animal crackers. He loves these. I also picked up the animal rounds. My son, again, this is something that we get every single week because my kids will go through it so quickly. They just love, love, love this. And so we always make sure we have this. This will be done midweek, always. I also always pick up all these organic fruit flavored snacks or like these little gummies. They love them. I like them. They taste good, and you know, the ingredients are not bad, so I feel okay giving it to them when they need it for their snack. For my little baby we believe she has a milk allergy, so we get her these cauliflower crackers. This one's a sea salt. We haven't tried this one. We usually get the cheddar flavored one, but this one, I saw it and I thought I'd grab it and see if she likes it, and it's like the healthier version of Cheez-Its. My son loves these Cheez-Its, so we do grab it for him. Not the healthiest, but he likes to eat them, so it's fine. He's not eating them all the time. I also picked up my son's favorite, which is his Danimal smoothies. He loves these. I always pick these up. If you've seen my other previous grocery hauls, you know I'm always picking these up. I picked up 3 this time. When they're on sale, I'll pick up a few more because, again, he'll go through like 3 in one morning. So these go pretty quickly, which is why this is something that I always get for our grocery haul. These were, I think, about $3.25 per 6-pack, and so I just grabbed 3 of them. I also picked up my favorite yogurt. This one's the vanilla. They also have it in plain. This is whole milk. This is the organic one. This is so good. I always pick this up, and I've just been into having granola every single morning, and I'll put fruit on top, granola and yogurt, and it's chef's kiss. I picked up my favorite organic marinara sauce that they have at Aldi's. Honestly, get this. I like it personally better than the Rouse pasta sauce. This is just my favorite. I may be a little bit biased, but whatever. I love it. And I may or may not have chased the store employee who had a pallet of them, because when I looked on the shelf, they didn't have any, and I was so disappointed because last week, if you watched my previous grocery haul, I mentioned that I had grabbed 2, but one of them had a faulty seal, so I put one back, and so we already ran out of it. But this time I made sure to grab 2, chase that person down, and grab 2 of them to make sure I have it fully stocked, because for some reason, these tend to go quickly at Aldi's. And they have one with basil that I really love, but I didn't need to have that because I have basil in my garden, so if I want to add basil flavor to that, I can just chop some fresh ones. So I actually picked up a lot of canned goods this time. I was running low on that, and it's, again, chili season. That's something that I tend to make quite a bit during the fall. So I got a can of crushed tomatoes, always have to have these. I got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Need these for when I make my chili, or even if I run out of pasta sauce, I will blend some of this up with my blender or immersion blender and make it a quick pasta sauce. So these are always good to have on hand and to make sure you have stocked in your pantry. I believe I still have a few cans left, but if I only see 2, that's not enough. I always have to get more. I picked up 3 different types of canned beans. I got pinto beans, I got the dark red kidney beans, and then I also picked up black beans, and I picked up 2 of each, again, because when I make chili, I use quite a bit of them, and I was running low in my pantry. And these are things I just like to have on hand. Make sure you always have some canned goods stocked in your pantry. You never know. I would say even have canned and dry, because I'll have dry beans as well for when I want to go all out and be fancy. And then these are for the convenience when I need something quick and ready to throw into a pot. I also picked up some tomato paste. I don't always buy this, but when I do remember, it makes adds such a good flavor to your chili, or if you're making a pasta. I'm Haitian, so Haitian people, when they're making spaghetti, they don't typically use pasta sauce. They'll use a tomato paste to get that red flavor, and this is so good if I'm making Haitian spaghetti. I also picked up 3 cans of tuna. We love these. It's such a great thing just to make some tuna salad, and it's a great little convenience item to have for a great quick protein. I was running low on some spices. I swear I could not find many spices this time. I think when I told you guys about the spices on sale last week, the shelf was clean. So I was only able to pick up some paprika this time, onion powder. I picked up 2 onion powders because these were not here last time, and so I wanted to make sure I had more. And then chili powder, of course, because you know it's chili season. I need to have my chili powder on hand and ready. I picked up my favorite Aldi's maple syrup. Again, I like this because it says 100% pure. It's not organic, but that's fine for me and my family. And then the only ingredient is pure maple syrup, so I love having this on hand. So I actually love getting Aldi's salad dressing. They had today the Chipotle ranch dressing. I have the Caesar one. This is my husband's favorite and mine. It's so good. It has a little spice in it. It's so good. And this is the organic version. I just prefer the organic ones. I feel like they just taste a little bit better. And the ingredients are obviously a lot better. So pick this up if you see it. I love to always get it. It's so good with your salads. Picked up the Norm, the waffles for the toddler. She loves to have these. I know I need to make my own. It's so easy to make your own. I don't have a waffle maker. I need to just get a waffle maker so I can just make these for her. I picked up 2 packets of cheese. I have mild cheddar and taco style. Again, these are for chili or for when I'm making macaroni. I tend to make all of our mac and cheese from scratch, so I always have to have a lot of cheese on hand. The toddlers love to have those, so I always have cheese on hand. I picked up some butter. We are running low on some butter. Again, this is something I use quite a lot with my cooking. And again, I like this version because it's just pasteurized cream and salt. There's no other additives within it. Again, they do have the organic one, but it's just a little bit out of my budget. It was $5. This was $3, so it was fine for me to get. I got some sour cream. I don't normally buy sour cream, but I was craving it. I was like, I need to have this for my chili. Again, it was not on my list. So when you get things that are not on your list, your bill starts to creep up a little bit. This was not on my list, but I still got it anyways because I really wanted it on my chili. I got some frozen corn. This one's the organic version. This is the sweet whole kernel. I like these. I actually like having some frozen vegetables on hand. because again, if fresh is either not available or it's too expensive, having some fresh so having some frozen vegetables in the freezer is such a great option, because again, they tend to be a lot more fresh than the produce, because they're right when they're harvested, they're flash frozen, and then it's pretty fresh. And once you defrost it or cook it, it's actually sometimes a lot better than what's on the produce, because those can be on being shipped in or imported, and so those tend to like degrade in quality. So having some frozen foods in your frozen vegetables and even fruits in your freezer sometimes is a lot better than the fresh. And I like to have sometimes like the frozen peas, I'll get Brussels sprouts, I'll get broccoli, and I'll just have those in the freezer if need be, if the fresh produce was a little bit too pricey. Another thing that I found at Aldi's, which I had never seen before, was the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day dish soap. I have never seen these before, and I really wanted to try them. So it says it contains fragrances. I tend to like to have things that are like a lot more non-toxic. This is clean, but not the cleanest, I would say. But I saw these and I thought I'd try them. This one's lemon verbena, and this one is lavender. So I'm excited I grabbed two of them because I've been wanting to try them. So I grabbed these. Again, this was not on my grocery list. And I need to follow my own advice. When you buy things that are not on your grocery list, your bill's gonna run up. And that's what happened to me. I also picked up some Spider Cider scented candle. This is one of their holiday ones. This is so good. I'm sure it's gonna burn great. It smells so good. It smells like cider or apple cider, so my house is gonna smell like fall, and I love that. Again, this was not on my list, but I could not leave it. My house was running low on candles, and I really wanted to get some. Next, let's get into the meat section. So when I was at Aldi's this time, so actually the past couple of grocery hauls, if you've watched my previous ones, you've noticed that I've mentioned that meat has been super expensive, and it's been a little bit disappointing and discouraging. But one thing that I always mention in my grocery hauls is when you find meat or anything that can be frozen or preserved at a good price, make sure you snatch them up at that good price, so then you can enjoy them later at that lower price point, or when you go to the next time you have to go to the grocery store, you won't have to worry about getting that item if the price goes up. So this time I was so pleasantly surprised when I went to the grocery store and saw that drumsticks. I always get this every single week, and last week I didn't get it because it was so expensive. I think it was at $7 for the family pack when I usually used to buy these for $3.50. But look, I went to the grocery store and the price was $4.89, so I made sure I snatched up two. This one was for $5.07, and you know me, I am going to sift through all of those piles just to make sure I get the right price or the cheapest price down to the penny. So I got these two. These were at the great price. This was $4.89 and this was $5.07, and I snatched them up. It's gonna go right into my freezer stash for when I need them. I can just pull them out. I also was able to get some ground turkey. I always get the family pack size. This is something I pick up probably every single week because I make meatballs, I make just ground beef scrambled, and we just pull that out during the week for a quick protein or something for a quick side on a dish. I also picked up some chicken thighs. Last week, I didn't even bother picking this up because this was I think it was $9 the last time I went, just last week. It was like $9. This week it was $7.03, such a great price. I just only grabbed one since I did double up on some drumsticks. These I've been stocking up every single time I go to Aldi's. I stock up on their organic ground beef, and this was no different. Every time I go there, I just grab one extra, and I've been building a little stash in my freezer. So this is such a great find, and these are still on for about $4. I think $4.99 or $4.99, something like that. So every time I go, I just grab one extra pack. It's good, it's organic, so I just always make sure to have an extra one of these. I picked up some bacon. This is something I pick up every single week. My daughter loves bacon. We have this pretty much almost every morning, so I always make sure to have some of that. I picked up some jasmine rice. This week they had the family pack size, or the bigger pack size. Last week when I went to the grocery store, they didn't have this one, and so I got that small organic one, and I actually didn't really like the texture of it when it was cooked. This one, I like the texture of it a lot more, so I am so happy I was able to grab this. And so this will be great in my pantry. Make sure you always stock up on your dry goods. Again, like I said, these are something that you can just stock up on them when you have them, and make sure you never run out, because it's a cheap part, like a cheap carb that you could have for a dish. Like we eat rice quite frequently around here, so this is something that I always have on hand. I made sure to pick up some grapes. My kids love these as a quick snack. I eat them as a snack. Great little toddler thing to have. And this actually tastes really, really sweet. Sometimes I don't like the quality. Sometimes it's not as sweet, but this one's really good. I picked up spinach. We tend to like spinach more than salad, so it's a good source of fiber. We always pick this up every single week. I made sure to get some peppers. I haven't picked up peppers in a few weeks because we haven't been going through them, and now we are completely out. So I picked up 3. These will go in any side dish. If we're making beef with peppers or like a stir fry, we always have peppers in everything, or even in eggs. Oh, so good. I picked up some strawberries. This is something that we typically pick up every week. The kids like it for breakfast. My son loves to have it in his snack for preschool, so this is something that we always pick up. I also picked up some blueberries. Lately, these blueberries have been so good. They've been so sweet. I'm not a person that typically likes to eat blueberries, so I feel like they don't have much flavor, but lately I've been so obsessed. I put it on top of my granola, and it's so sweet, like that burst of flavor. It's so good. I got some organic bananas. I have not picked up bananas in a while. In the last grocery haul, I started picking up bananas, and I've been eating them and realizing, why haven't I been getting bananas? But I know why. It's because they tend to go bad so quickly that I sometimes don't get through them. But again, I have 3 that we didn't go through last week, and it's in my fridge now just to stop the ripening process, and I plan to make some banana bread with that. And so for me, anytime things are starting to go bad, I either chop them up, put them in the freezer, or I just make it into something else. I'll transform it into something else. Like I'm gonna make banana bread, so it's not going bad. I'm still gonna eat it, and we're not wasting groceries because we can't afford to waste anything around here. It's too expensive for groceries to be wasting anything. I picked up some avocados. There's 6 in this pack. We go through avocados so quickly around here. We put it on everything. I give it to my little baby on the side for breakfast. We eat it on top of our chili. I eat it in sandwiches, salads, everything that I can put an extra fat on there, healthy fat, I do. And so I love having avocados on hand. I always have to have a little bag, or at least 6. Picked up my favorite spaghetti. These ones are the organic ones. I just love these from Aldi's. The organic ones are the best. You just have to get these ones. Again, these actually have been on sale for about $1.80, I think it was, or $1 something. I forget. But I always get these. They have the family size pack ones. I just prefer these ones. It just tastes better for me. I love it. Always get this every time I go. I picked up my favorite is onions, a bag of them. They had, like this time they were in abundance. The last few times they barely had any onions. These are the ones that I like. I like the yellows. But I'm so glad they have these because, again, onions is the base of everything I make. Lastly, I got my apples. I always get this type of apples. I always get the Honey Crisp. It's my favorite. It just tastes so good. Love to get these. So I'm so happy I was able to grab a bag of these. We've already finished the ones from last week, and if we don't finish them, I always chop them up, throw them in the freezer, or make applesauce with them, or throw them in a baked good or something like that. But we're not wasting things around here. All right, guys, we are now done going through the grocery haul. Now, are you ready to know whether or not I stayed in budget? This long receipt should probably tell you I did not stick in budget. Unfortunately, I haven't even told my husband yet, but today I spent $176.74. I went over about $26, and I'm gonna tell you how to not make my mistake. First, I picked up things that were not on my grocery list. I was perusing aisles I was not supposed to be perusing. I was looking for things that I was not supposed to be looking for. I did not put my blinders like I always tell myself to do. So I picked up things that were not on my grocery list, like the dish soap, like the candle, like the sour cream, like things that I didn't really need that I just wanted to get.
Number 2, I also failed to keep a running list during the week of things that I was running out of, and I also did not check my fridge or pantry for things that I actually needed or was running out of, and so I actually picked up things that I did not need, which can run up the bill. And number 3, like I mentioned last week, you need to practice self-control, which I lacked this week because I picked up things I did not need. So practice self-control when you're shopping and you will not run up that bill.
So No, although I did not stay in my budget this time, I'm not too upset about it, and I'm just very grateful that we're able to afford to do all this grocery hauls. We went over budget, but it's okay. We're gonna eat everything that we got, and I'm so glad that you were able to stick with me this time. And if you enjoyed this grocery haul, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I come at you guys with a grocery haul every single week to let you know whether or not I stayed in budget or how you can stay within your budget and shop, especially on a single income. I love spending time with you guys. I'll see you guys on the next week. Bye.